Hi, Yolanda, with your pretty self.
Hi.
Hi. Tell us, how long have you been part of the Commission Luxury Group?
I literally just started. I met Tamara um, through one of her listings, and she and I just hit it off. And I was like, I want to be a part of what you are building. I want to be a preferred lender for you. I chased this woman down. We made it happen, and now I'm one of the preferred lenders of the Commission Luxury Group.
And you fit right in, love. You really do. So tell us more. You speaking on the lending. Tell us more about that. The process. Let's say first-time home builders, buyers, maybe singles that's in a professional field that's ready to purchase a home. What does that look like?
Well, talking to a lender first, that's definitely the route that you want to go. You never want to get in a situation where you fall in love with a house and then you realize you can't buy it.
Wow.
And I'm the type of lender, I'm going to be upfront with you. Be ready to answer a lot of questions, because by the time you get your pre-approval letter, it's pretty much underwritten. We need a lot of documents because we verify everything. But
when you say everything, it's your employment.
we verify your employment, we verify your assets, which is money, because you do have to have a little bit of money to purchase. There are down payment assistance programs, and we do have a lot of them, but you do have to qualify. The things that we use to qualify you are, of course, are your credit score and your debt to income ratio. Those are the two big things. Your credit score, for most of our down payment assistance programs, is a 640, but you can qualify for a mortgage as low as a 580. If you're not quite there, that's no problem. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to get where you want to be.
Right.
So it may not be today, it may be 3 to 6 months, it may be 2 years, but I can get you ready to purchase a home.
Yeah.
And then your debt to income ratio, we look at your debt versus how much income you have. So I calculate your gross monthly household income, and I start deducting all of your monthly debts. And then that's how I determine how much mortgage you can afford, and that equals out to your purchase price.
Right, which is great. And I just said that to a client earlier. So tell me this, if you can finance at a 580 credit score compared to 640, what's the difference in that?
The difference is there are some overlays. The lower your credit score, the lenders look at you at a more riskier buyer. And so you're going to have, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a little bit of a higher interest rate. And when we talk about your interest rate, that directly affects your monthly mortgage payments. We don't want anybody to be house poor.
Right. Well, let me ask you one more thing, because this is what I've realized, that in the renting process, to rent a place these days, you need to make 3 times the rent. Well, most people, if you can do that, you actually can finance to buy a home. Am I right?
You can. And for those people who can actually afford a $2,300 rent payment, you can afford a mortgage payment. 9 times, you're probably going to get a beautiful home. And so it pretty much boils down to, can you qualify? Do you have the funds to close? And when we talk about funds to close, we're talking about down payment and we're talking about closing costs. So you got to have both. Now, there are some down payment assistance programs like I talked about, but if you don't qualify, right now we are in a market where our agents are able to negotiate closing costs for you. So if you can get the bulk of your closing costs covered by the seller, you are in a great position to purchase a home right now.
Wow, what great information to share. And it's needed, because a lot of people are afraid, but you've really dropped some gems. Thank you so much.
Welcome.